Oh, man, that's good stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
You're listening to the Saints.
Yes.
Here on the Bridge 1120. Oh, and I got another one for you here.
You've already won me over, in spite of me. And don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet. And don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are.
Dude, come on.
I couldn't help it. It's all your fault.
It's all his fault.
I couldn't help it. It was your
on.
fault.
That's good stuff right there.
Don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are.
Man, we should do that one. So, hey, you're listening to the Saints, and we've been going through Song of Songs and Growing Love. We got more to talk about Song of Songs next week. But speaking of songs, we wanted to do some songs. We've done Seeing Christ in Movies.
He tried.
Yes. Good.
So what's our jingle for this one, Tyrone?
Christ is in the songs.
That's good stuff.
That was on the fly, too. That was awesome.
All right, so now we're going to talk about how Saints, very practically speaking, this is RC.
This is Tyrone.
Thank you.
This is Allison. This is Carrie.
This is Bridget.
This is Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
Lord of mercy.
It's like everything's flying over my head.
I'm just introducing who we are because I hadn't done that yet. All right, so we're talking practically about, we've seen Christ in movies. Yes, pop culture movies that are rated PG-13 and
Wait,
even
what?
right. Christ and his eternal purpose, his love story can be seen in those, and even in songs.
Yes.
We talked about, we were going to mention briefly secular versus religious or Christian. We have thoughts on that? Because we're not necessarily going to be talking about Christian songs today, or what many people would determine or label Christian songs.
Oh, I don't think they would label these Christian songs at all. There's definitely not Christian songs. No.
They aren't intended to be speaking about Christ or the church, but the message gets through because he's in all things.
Because it's literally woven in the fabric of creation. And even those who are not submitted to him can't help it when it leaks through.
And through the filter of Christ, you can see him and hear him in songs.
Yes.
We have put on our Christ glasses.
Yes.
Because we have that dove's eye.
Yep.
And so we see him. And we learn to see him in all things, even pop songs.
Mm-hmm.
Like the songs we just played, Bend Me, Shape Me by American Breed. Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Anyway. What do they say?
Bend me, shape me any way you want me. As long as you love me, it's all right.
Dude.
Christ.
Bend me, shape me any way you want me. You've got the power to turn on the light.
Christ, yes.
To birth that light within.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second song we played was Alanis Morissette, Head Over Feet. And holy cow, that's not the church or the Shulamite woman talking to the king.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Don't mind me if I fall and love you for all that you are. Yep. It's all your fault anyway.
That's right. We can't love without him.
Yeah.
He is love.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we wanted to take a few songs, or we might just get through one song. We'll see today. And kind of highlight how really we see the Lord in these songs.
Yep.
We thought it'd be a fun exercise to do because, as Tyrone just sang,
Christ is in the song. You don't keep making me do that.
All right, so which one you guys want to do first?
Can you record that and then just press a button?
I'll put some music to it.
Yeah.
So we had three we were going to talk about today. Which one do we want to do first?
I say we start at the top.
Start at the top. All right, what's the name of this song?
Mirrors.
By JT.
JT.
Aren't you something to admire? 'Cause you shine on something like a mirror, and I can't help but notice you reflect in this heart of mine.
Can't. Okay, so let's just go. Here we go. Mm-hmm. We're pausing the movie or the song.
Yes.
He just starts. Aren't you something to admire? Because you shine something like a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, and what is the church to her Lord? But a reflection of Him. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just like the moon reflecting the sun.
Yes, I was just about to go there. Good deal. You beat me to it. He says, and I can't help but notice you reflect in this heart of mine. So this is the Lord speaking, right? The Lord singing to his bride.
If you ever feel alone and the glare makes me hard to find, just know that I'm always very loud on the other side.
That's your faith right there.
Cause with your hand in my hand and a pocket full of soul, I can tell you there's no place we couldn't go. Just put your hand on the past, I'll be trying to pull you through. You just gotta be strong. I don't wanna lose you now. I'm looking right at the other half of me.
Yes.
Wow.
This is the Lord singing to his
Yes.
bride.
Yes.
Yes.
The vacancy that sat in his heart is a space that she now holds.
Yes.
It's the whole reason for creation.
He's looking for a companion.
Yeah.
Help me.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm looking at the other half
Half of me, yes.
Mhm. Kind of my own kind.
Yes.
Show me how to fight now. And I tell you, baby, it was easy coming back into you once I figured it out. You were right here all along.
Okay, you got to pause it right there because this is good stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so I see this as the bride speaking right here.
I do
Yes.
too.
She's
Yes.
saying, show me how to fight for now, and I'll tell you, baby, it was easy coming back into you once I figured it out.
Yes.
You were right here all along.
Yes.
And then she says, it's like you're my mirror.
Yes.
So it's just that learning to turn. He's right there.
Yes.
Yeah. You can
He's
see, yeah.
literally put himself within us. And overcoming is that turning, knowing that he's right there
Yeah.
all along.
Yes.
I like that it said here, like, if you ever feel alone and the glare makes me hard to find, I kind of feel like that's in that faltering love state.
Yes.
Like you just kind of get blinded by things. You're not really sure. You're just kind of stumbling way through. You feel like you're just kind of walking in the dark. And he's just like, look, if you ever feel that way, just know that I'm literally on the other side of you. I'm like literally
Yes.
right there with you. Just put your hand out,
Yep.
and I'll grab you. I'm here.
Yeah.
So a disclaimer, too, just like with movies
Yeah.
and any pictures, they're not all perfect pictures.
No, they're
Yes.
not.
Right.
They're
There's
limited,
One, yes,
Yes.
they're limited.
Yes, as they should be.
There's one perfect reality, and that is
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
but they are reminders.
Right.
They are.
Yep.
And as a reminder, you are listening to the Bridge 1120. This is not some pop station that you're like, oh my gosh, what's
What
this?
did I
on
turn
the
to?
AM dial?
Yeah.
No, this is your beloved The Bridge, and this is To the Saints, and we are going through songs and seeing Christ in songs at this moment. And right now the song we're in is Mirrors by Justin Timberlake.
It's like you're my mirror. My mirror staring back at me. I couldn't get any bigger.
That's right.
This is the Lord.
Yeah, he's saying that. I
He
can't
has-
increase without you.
Yeah. Because he has limited himself to
Yes.
his increase through his body, through
Which
his
we
bride.
see in the growing love.
Yes.
He is increasing in her.
Yes.
He's getting more of himself in her.
Yeah.
So he's increasing and he loves it. He can't get any bigger without her.
Right. Here's something to listen to. Couldn't get any bigger.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
making two reflections into one.
Mm-hmm.
The two have become one.
One.
Yes.
One
They're
spirit.
One flesh.
And what's he say? It is this mystery that I speak of is Christ
Yeah.
and his church.
Yep.
Well, I mean, we could go on with that song. It's actually a pretty long song.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
But the whole thing is really, really good.
So that next verse is again him talking, aren't you something and original?
Yeah.
Like she is a one and only. There is no other like her.
New. Yeah.
Yes.
She is new.
Yep. So he goes back through it, and then we have after the
Even the next part. I can't help but stare because I see truth
Yeah.
somewhere in your eyes. It's just like what we were talking about in Song of Songs. He was describing all these parts of her because he's just staring at her. And what's he seeing? The truth. He's seeing the reality in her.
Yes.
himself.
He's seeing
Self.
himself
Yeah.
reflected from her back to him.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Has any of you watched the video for this?
It's really cool.
Music video is really
Good.
good too.
What is it?
And they have like a couple, and as they're getting older,
Yep.
physically older. When they
Okay.
look in the mirror, they see the younger versions of themselves. And I was thinking that, like, for me, you know, Carrie and I have been together for a while. But when I see her, it's not like, you know, obviously I see her physically.
Right.
But it's like you see, like, her heart. And you see inside them and how Christ sees us.
Yes.
You know, we have freckles and whatever physically, but he sees our heart.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Not according to the flesh.
Right.
Yeah. So
Well,
so we
this
have
one's the
the
short version of the song.
so we have the bridge, the you are
Yeah.
the love of my life.
Thought I was trying to get to it. Anyway.
It's okay. So after that, he says, "I just want to see your face light up since you put me on."
Yes.
Oh my gosh, putting on the new man.
We're exhorted to do that.
Yes,
We're exhorted do away with the old and put on the new.
put on Christ.
And so his face is lit up.
Yep,
Since you've put me on, I'm flabbergasted. You know,
I'm thrilled.
thrilled.
Yes.
You've ravished my heart. So now I say goodbye to the old me. It's already gone. There's the bride.
Yeah.
Responding back.
Yep.
Those are actual words. So now I say goodbye to the old me.
Yeah, these are
Yeah.
the words of the
Those are
song.
the-
Already
yeah.
gone.
Mm-hmm.
Words of the song. Not a Christian song,
No.
but we're seeing Christ in this song.
Yes.
Yes.
And then finally, at the very end, he's saying, "Girl, you're my reflection. All I see is you. My reflection in everything I do."
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Christ is after.
Yes.
You are the love of my life.
Yep.
I mean, come
Seeing
on.
his reflection in his bride.
We even sang this song once in a meeting,
Mm-hmm.
didn't we?
Yes, we did.
I think
In a
we might have
church
changed
meeting.
the words just a tad,
Sure.
maybe from a baby to a Jesus. But
Yes.
That's no. I wasn't.
so why are we doing this, saints? Why are we going through these songs? It's to call us, to show us that we can, if we have the filter of Christ,
Yep.
our dove's eyes set to see Him, we can see Him even in the radio. If you're just going through like, what is this song? Oh, the music. Oh. But if you listen,
Is that
Are you wagging one finger?
I was actually.
it's a 1920? No, see,
These young people with their music, their rock and roll. You can see Christ in it. Maybe not in every song.
No, not in every song.
No,
and
yeah.
even the songs like this song isn't a perfect representation of the love of Christ and his
Right.
bride. But
But it's redeemed.
yes, because of that filter.
Yes.
And that filter allows us then to use these things as triggers
Yes.
to turn to the Lord,
Yes.
to fellowship, to touch Him
Yes.
as we're going about our day.
Yes, I know one meeting we had is together of the saints, and we all brought songs. And what it did after that is every time you heard that song, you heard
Yes.
the redeemed version of that
Yep.
song. All you could hear was Christ
Yep.
from that. And so you could just be going about your day, being in the car, turn on the radio or whatever, and you're like, oh. And it would make you turn automatically
Yes.
to
To Christ.
the Lord.
Yep.
And so it's the Lord's way of reminding us, like, Tyrone was saying earlier, where
Yeah.
he's constantly bringing himself before us.
Yes.
there are songs that we've listened to corporately and saw Christ or heard Christ in them. That when we hear the songs now, we like forget what the actual words
You
are.
do.
All
Yes.
you can think is the words of Christ.
Yeah.
And you see that new picture, the new vision, the reality of who Christ is
Yep.
now
Yes.
and forevermore, as opposed to what the words are about and what they were really written for.
Yes.
So we have a song that we sang in Gainesville where someone had redeemed "Make You Feel My Love,"
Yes.
Bob Dylan, and so that's the version my kids learned.
Yeah.
That's the only version they knew. And then I have an Adele station on Pandora, and she does a cover of it. And so it came up, and Micaiah was like, "Mom, we know this song," and she's like, "But that's not the song."
That's not the song. Yeah, that's not it.
But and so even when I hear Adele singing "Make You Feel My Love," the other words are what play
Yeah.
in my mind.
Yeah.
Or even we have a song with the national anthem.
Yeah.
To the tune of
Which we
the
sang.
American
Well, we
national
sang it a
anthem. Yeah,
couple-
we
yeah.
did sing it a couple of shows ago. Go back and listen to thesaints.com.
Yep.
And I got kids who that's when they hear that the bum ba bum 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 bum. That's what they hear.
Yeah.
Oh, say can you see?
One more.
Through
We
the
had a
eyes
song
of
we
your
rewrote, Royals.
Yes.
by Lord. I don't know if you guys were there.
Yeah,
when you heard
it's become one of my
one of the
favorites.
sisters rewrote that song too, and that wonderful.
Yep.
Yeah.
And which is even more wonderful is it's written by Lord. You reframe that too. This is the Lord.
Yep. That's awesome.
All right.
So the next song,
very quickly,
how much time do we have?
4 minutes.
Oh,
wow.
Well, I mean, this song's too good to do in 4 minutes.
Then the last two we have are too good.
Yeah.
So let's do this one again.
Okay.
You've already won me over.
Really?
Oh, you don't like that? In spite of me,
Yep.
you've won me over.
You won me over in spite of me.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of lyrics on that song that are actually,
Really good.
without having much rewriting
Mhm.
or rethinking to do. Actually,
See what we did there?
It is. It's pretty amazing if you can look at it from the vantage point of either Christ talking to the church or the church talking to Christ, or Christ talking to the bride and bride talking to Christ. It really is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many love songs can be a really beautiful picture
Yes.
Of that back
Or
and
even
forth.
of that Lord.
Christ and his Father, and we observing or watching.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially if you take mirrors and go, in some of
Yes.
it with
Yeah.
seeing it from the Father talking to the Son and the Son
Dude.
talking to the Father.
Yes.
Wow.
That's good.
Yeah,
It still all plays out the same.
it does.
Which is another practical exercise of really
Yep.
spending time with the Lord,
Yes.
turning stuff into the voice of the Father to the Son, and the Son to the Father. Like take Psalm 23
Yeah.
Yes.
and read that, but read it with the mind of the Father speaking to the Son,
Yes.
Yes.
or the Son speaking to the Father. You are my shepherd.
Father, you are my shepherd.
Come on, you lead me beside still waters,
Yes.
Yeah.
and you prepare a table before me and before my enemies.
Yes.
What? And it just gives you this whole new appreciation for the Lord and the life, the love that is between the Father and the Son.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that was we even just went through half of that Mirrors song.
Mm-hmm.
That's how rich. Again, not all songs are that rich,
Yeah.
but and so you learn with that spiritual discernment. You learn to
Yeah.
filter
Yes.
the flesh and the filth and the whatever for that purity, for the Lord
Yeah.
and that
Spiritual
love,
instincts. Yeah.
that is there.
Yep.
And if you want to maybe get some more taste of that, we'll have some more songs on our website for that.
Yep.
So that's tothesaints.com. Listen to past programs, comment, ask us a question. We were challenged last week
Yes.
to watch a movie, Kon-Tiki. We've watched that movie this week.
Awesome.
And so we hope to have a review and a Christ sighting of that soon.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you for that. If you have a song you'd like for us to see Christ in, or a movie, something. I think
Or
we're up
if
to that
you've
challenge.
seen Christ somewhere, tell us.
Tell us. Yeah. We'd like to hear about that
Please share
too.
the Lord. All right. So, till next time, this is not Andrew.
And this is not RC.
This is not Allison.
this is not Tyrone.
This is not Bridget.
And this is not Carrie.
You're listening to Do the Same.
We love you.